Hey guys, what's up? It's another week. We have another topic that we want to discuss with all of you. We have performance issues in video games.
And
And
pre-orders.
obviously, and pre-ordering, but that's part of it, right? Like that's part of the whole game package, right?
Yeah, they are
All
pretty
right. So I
related.
guess everybody just tell us like a small blurb about how you feel about pre-ordering and performance issues before we actually talk about performance issues and stuff that we've had in video games, right?
Just pre-ordering in general?
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about pre-ordering games? Like more about like the concept of like buying these games. Back then, I think pre-ordering was a lot better because you would actually get a decent product, right? Now it's just like they just scrap together like a rough copy and they're like, "Yo, pay for this," and like test out the first parts of it, and then like when the game actually does release now, it's like it's in like the most buggiest state, and you need like day one patches and all that stuff to like fix everything.
Yeah, I think like clearly game production quality is like down for a lot of companies. But I think
Yeah.
there's just way too many examples of games that are just like they're just like garbage on day one. Like there's more than enough games where people are like, dude, I can't even play this game, or like games just like crashing on day one, you know? And it's become a really like bad trend, and I think that really shows because I think like people are now more and more reluctant to pre-order games now because they're like, why would I waste my money on something that is not even guaranteed to be good at this point? Like I might as well just wait for it, see how people feel about it, and then like go from there. It's really targeting just like the FOMO people nowadays.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel too about. Well, okay. To be honest, though, I have certain games that I know of, right? Like for example, like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, right? Like Warhorse Studios, I will 100%. No matter like if I see the next game is like Kingdom Come Deliverance 3, I'm pre-ordering it right away because they have exceeded my expectations when it comes to like video games, and usually they never release a buggy product, right? They release a pretty good product. So stuff like that, and like let's say they're releasing Titanfall 3, like of course I'm gonna fucking pre-order that because it's just like my favorite game ever, right? And like same thing with like the next one, Monster Hunter, right? I'll probably pre-order that as well, right? I would say like those kinds of things I'm more than willing to like pre-order. Like you could pre-order from people that you think are reputable, right? But not everything
Yeah.
is like that. I think it's more of like the small indie developers that are like they put out like, or not even indie, but some game studios just put out like a beta test on day one, and then they expect you to like pre-order it and like whatever.
No, I think like the biggest scams are like the early access games that are sold for full price. I think that's
Oh
a
my bad.
complete
Yeah, I
scam.
think you're actually. Yeah, I think you're correct about that. Yeah, I'm talking more about early access games. Yeah, not
Right?
exactly
It's like, dude,
pre-ordering.
hey, here's the early access. It has chapter 1 out of 10. It's like $80. And I'm like, what the hell are you selling me? Like, this is like the biggest scam. And then you're like halfway through, you're like, oh guys, we like closed our studio, so we're not gonna make this game anymore. But like, yeah, thank you. Bye. You know, it's like, what the frick? It's like, holy.
Yeah, it's
Do
pretty
you
stupid.
do you have an example for that particular scenario? Which is it? Like the Ashes of the Fallen? Is it that one that
Oh,
you?
dude, there's a couple of like
Well,
examples,
asses
especially.
asses of creation is one thing.
Oh,
That's
that's a
Oh.
that's
huge
the
one.
most that's a basic.
That's the most
Everyone
recent
knows that
one,
one.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Okay, this is the part where
I'm-
like I know people are gonna laugh at me, but like I don't have an example off the top of my head. It's just like I feel there are so many early accesses that are constantly in early access, you know, and they're just like it takes a long time at a certain point where you're like, when am I going to get like a completed video game? Like for example, like I think the example comes to mind for me was like not Left 4 Dead, 7 Days to Die, which is like a zombie survival sandbox, and it's like it's really good. Like I really like the game. I've played like stupid amounts of hours on it, but there was a point where I was like, dude, like how long are you going to be in development for, right? And what's that crazy ass game? It's not called. Is it called Star? No, it's not Starfield. It's like the other one, which is like a space.
Oh,
RPG.
I know what you're talking about. It's like uh, fuck, our friend like pre-ordered it too.
Space. Wait, really? That person is crazy. No, it's
Yeah, they pre-ordered it, but like you can play that. Fudge, I know what game you're talking about. You have
It's
to,
like the one with like
pre-order
really
it so you
expensive
can play it.
spaceships.
Yeah,
What is it
Fudge,
called?
man.
Star
Man-
Citizen. That's what it's
I
called.
thought you meant
Citizen,
No Man's
yeah.
Sky.
See,
Oh,
No Man's Sky
Sky's a
was like the
great
crazy
example.
part, right? Yeah, like that was like I think that's one of the rare good examples in the industry where it's like, dude, you made a game, it was really, 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 really bad on launch, and everyone hated it, but you just doubled down and said, dude, I know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make this better. And it's so good now that people are like, literally every time they release another one of their 1,000 free DLCs, they're like, dude, just let me pay you. Like, this is like some stupid amount of content for like $80. Like, just let me pay you. Like, I would rather pay for this now. It's like, and that's the kind of thing which is important, right? I think in this, like, hopefully at least, is that trust is going to be an actual important currency in the future gaming market.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But I think, I'm being real, I think gamers forget really, really easily and fast.
We
Like, take
we
for
are kind of
instance,
sheep.
Yeah, like take for instance like the recent example with the what's this game called? The MMO Ashes of Creation, right? Yes, exactly. So like people would be like, "Oh, dude, never pre-order a game, never fucking like beta test a game, never do any of that stuff." And then those same people are like, "Yo, Ashes of Creation actually looks really, really good." And I'll be like, "Dude, come on." And then they'll come at me with like, "Well, the developer's like putting in like $1 million of his own money into the whole game. Like, come on." It was like, and then they'll like pre-order the game and they'll be like, "I wanted to be part of the alpha test, you know," and all that stuff. And I'm like, have you guys forgotten about like what these sort of like games will do eventually? And then, like, you know, people are impatient and they're waiting for the next best thing to come out, right? And then when they see like, oh shit, that could be a new game that I could totally play, it's like they just jump at a chance to do it. Which is why I think I really like games that give you free demos to play, because then you'll kind of know, right, like what you're getting, like somewhat.
Yeah, I think that's by far the best way, right? Like, hey, I'll give you a demo. It's like probably 20 to 30 minutes. It's very short, but at least you'll have an idea of what the game looks like, you know. And if it's like, hey, I actually had fun in 20 to 30 minutes, hey, maybe I should buy this game. Or, you know, like, hey, I didn't like this game at all, you know, and you know, kudos to you for at least letting me have a try at it for a bit, right? But like, I think most companies are just like, honestly, just trying to scam you at this point. They're just like, dude, just come buy our game. If you don't like it, well, you can just put it in your library and never bother with it.
Mm-hmm. I think that's literally what they're aiming for, right? There has to be some number or statistic or whatever where it's just people pre-order games and then they like let them sit in their libraries forever, right? There has to be like a number. You know, what do you think? Like, do you think people like buy games and then have you done that? Have you ever pre-ordered a game and you forgot that you had it or whatever?
I think, okay, for me, it's a little different. Like, I actually back video games on Kickstarter as well.
Oh,
for those who don't know,
yeah.
Kickstarter is like a crowd-funded like platform for a lot of different things, but I only care about the gaming section. And there's like all sorts of stuff. There's like board games, card games, video games, and all those stuff. So you could just like, it's like kind of like pre-ordering basically, but these are can sometimes come out like a year or two later. So like, I actually backed some games, and like one time I got an email and they're like, hey, they just want to let you know the game's released, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy, I didn't know that, you know, like I didn't know the game was out, and I didn't even remember I bought the game at that point. So it's a pretty interesting experience.
So you do a lot of these like sort of Kickstarters, right?
I did before. I think I've toned down on it a bit recently, but yeah.
What are the telltale signs? Like, what makes you want to be like, I'll back this project? Like, just for you in general.
Usually for me, it has to be... Okay, so first of all, obviously it has to get my attention. So it has to like pick some niche that I'd like to play. Like, for example, I like playing Lovecraftian games. So if there's a Lovecraftian video game, like cultist looking thingies, it's like, okay, I'm immediately interested.
Mm-hmm.
I usually then look into the page itself. Like every Kickstarter page has their own like campaign page, which is basically their advertisement and introduction of saying why you should back our game.
Yeah.
And I basically look at that page. That's like the less effort you put into that page, the less likely I am going to back you, right? If you just give me like concept art, dude, I'm not gonna back you. That sounds like a waste of time. But if you're like,
Okay.
hey, these are like some really like well done in-game footages. We might even have a demo for you already that you can take a look at. Like they seem like pretty prepared and pretty like kind of like dedicated, where at least something is going on. It's not just like a concept of throwing into the air. Then I'm more willing to get that like get interested and back those kind of games.
Do you have any examples of like really bad ones? I mean, you can tell me good examples of really good ones too.
I mean, I'd have to see. Like I think one of the there's some that I've backed before that are kind of like you, where you were saying like, hey, like Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm going to definitely back. I just trust the studio.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So like from
yeah,
exactly. And like for me, they had a game called Sinking City. It's a Lovecraftian video game. I think it's by Frogware, I think they're called. And I really like the game. It's like one of my favorite games. And so when they did a Kickstarter for that game, I'm like, hey, I'm in. I trust you guys. You guys made a decent game the first time. Don't see why you wouldn't make a decent game the next time. But I don't know. I'd have to take a look myself to see if there's any examples. But yeah, I've seen some like terrible stuff where it's like, hey, this is our game. Here's like some concept art, and this is like one paragraph of what our game's gonna be like. You should really think about backing that. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna back that. Sounds like a complete travesty.
All right, I think one of the games that I backed for a long time,
Okay.
or for a while, and then I thought was gonna be really really good, was Cyberpunk 2088. Is 20? I don't remember the exact title, but. Do you remember that whole fiasco that was happening when Cyberpunk was coming out? There were people like literally making videos about the stuff you could do in Cyberpunk, right? Like, oh, you could do this. You could like, you can like change this, and you could have like a house. You could have a car. You could data splice with like another person, and like I was like, what the heck? And like people were just like, I swear they were making things up. And I don't think this was like intentional. I don't even know how the studio was even handling it, but like I'm pretty sure they had they just kind of let things happen, right?
Okay.
And people were just like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna be able to fucking like run around the whole town and like, talk to every NPC. Everyone's gonna have like a life, and everyone's gonna be vibrant. The whole city's gonna feel alive." And then when the actual game came out, there's like a million different bugs. Okay? We're not even talking about the actual game yet. It's just a million different bugs, crashes, like and all that stuff. And then you find out there's a whole segment of the game that was like not built. That's in the world. They just completely shafted it. I don't know if you ever played the game, but like just one part of the city that's just completely shafted. Storylines that were cut, like because they had to like release or whatever, and like stuff was just not thought out. And then on top of that, the stuff that people were making up, like, oh, you could do this, you could do that. You couldn't do any of that stuff. Like, the city was not alive at all.
So
You couldn't walk down the street and, like, have conversations with NPCs. Yeah, go on. You can say whatever, yeah.
No, okay, so I'm gonna come from a perspective which is very interesting, okay? I played the game on pretty much day one, if not day, like, 2.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Okay, so and I finished the whole storyline. I haven't played any of the expansions, but I did play like the entire storyline, and I did like different run throughs and all of that.
Oh, okay.
And okay, I never experienced those bugs. So for me, for all intents and purposes, the game ran perfectly fine. Like I never crashed. I think I crashed once in like a stupid amount of hours in playthrough. So, and I'm not. I do agree that at certain points the game felt a little empty, I guess you can say. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, for all intents and purposes, I honestly really like the game. Like for a world as large as the one that they built, they made it as alive as they could.
There's no way. All right. Okay.
Okay. Name a world. Name a world.
Yeah.
In a single player game that is as big as Cyberpunk, but is more alive.
Okay. The Cyberpunk.
I swear to God, if you say Kingdom Come Deliverance,
Skyrim.
I'm gonna throw something
The
at you.
Skyrim world. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Kingdom Come Deliverance, but like the Skyrim world. When I mean alive, okay, I mean like you walk down the street, right, and like there are NPCs having dialogue. They're like eating food. You can like go up to like hot dog vendors and like they'll sell you hot dogs and like you feel like you're in a world, right?
Yes. So that is the optimal, right? Okay, so I think this goes back to performance again, okay? I think this is a great topic to talk about because it's part of performance, okay? I think there is a world where if you put too much stuff in the game, there people cannot play it.
Like you mean
because the rig just will like the rig will just blow up. Your computer will explode immediately upon loading the game. And it's like I think there needs to be a balance in immersion and scale that I think most games are trying to find the balance towards, right? Like you going back to your example, right? Skyrim, right? Skyrim seems to have a lot of nice content, right? And I totally agree. But you also have to remember most of their stuff is oftentimes like just wilderness, like literally just dead plants and stone. And then you'll see like a pack of bandits, and then you'll see a beast, and then you'll see a dungeon, and then you'll see another patch of dirt and grass, and then a town, right? And even the towns only have like, I don't know, like 15 to 20 buildings, right? And just for your and this is just I just googled this, so I don't quote me on this, right? But Skyrim is around 37 kilometers squared. Okay? Cyberpunk 2077 is 75 to let's say like 120.
Yeah.
It's like double.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
So it's like if I had double of Skyrim, but every part of it is still as immersive as this, dude, I better have a good rig, because otherwise half the population is not going to be able to play it. It's going to be like what is that game called?
Borderlands 4.
I don't play Borderlands that much, honestly, so I can't tell you if that's true or not. No, it's that really stupid game back in like the 2000s, which was like way too ahead of its time. I forgot what it's called.
There's a game in the 2000s. Way too ahead. That's fun.
You guys,
you're talking about Rayman Legends. No, okay.
Mega Man Anniversary Collection.
Oh, dude, I love that collection.
Dude, I miss playing that, to be honest. My PS2 is fucked though.
Dude, what? No, you can buy that. You can buy the collections on. Oh, dude. Okay, this also brings me to another topic too. I know we're like going off thing here, but why the heck are digital like licenses to play games the same as the physical copies? That needs to fucking change.
Corporate greed. I think that's.
Have we as gamers? We're just like, yeah, we do. Digital is the same. Like, no, it's not. Like, I want my physical game cartridge, and you could charge me like $80 whatever for it, sure. But then digital is like the same price? No, it should be less, right?
I mean, it's easier to hide from your parents when you're young and you have money. I remember that's why I used to get digital all the time back in the day.
With digital okay, dude. I mean, yeah, like, for sure.
Because they would have killed my ass if they saw how many games I purchased. But like, it's not good. God. Like, dude,
how many games did you purchase, Bev?
Probably too many. You know, the funny thing is, Ubisoft is one of the companies that's most notorious for their day one patches, their incomplete games, and aren't they the ones that said gamers have to get used to not owning their games? They're the ones that started that, right?
Someone said that, but
someone said that.
It was either them or like the Call of Duty guys, Activision. I don't remember which one exactly.
On that topic, I do.
Yeah,
think,
Ubisoft is the one who said that. You're right.
Yeah.
I do think I'm gonna feel real bad.
Some corporate greed, bro.
I think we as gamers are actually like we'll go down that route, and I'll be really sad too because it will happen. I think eventually not even eventually. Look at it like right now. Like on Steam, technically you don't own your game, right? You own like the license to play that game.
Oh, sure.
So if Steam ever goes like belly up, you're screwed. All your games are gone, right?
That's really terrifying. Oh no, I have too many games.
I know
on Steam.
it's really rough to like put into perspective, but that's how it is. And I would say like we need to start getting more digital rights or something, right? Like,
but how would one do that? You know, it's tough when you're poor.
Yeah, it is tough, but it's very tough. Yeah,
it's not like Rich Trump was a trust fund
or at
baby.
least be like, hey, this is not a physical product, so you get charged less. You know what I mean for having it.
It used to be the case. I remember on PlayStation Plus, you didn't need to pay taxes before. That was the benefit back in the day. But now they're charging taxes as well. And on occasion, like it's a little bit more expensive because like physical copies, you can at least get a used version that's basically new because people trade in copies that of games that they don't play, or they played it and they're garbage at it and they return it. So it's essentially a new copy, right? So you can still get like little sales.
I've started going shopping back at EB Games again. Okay.
I mean, I mean, dude, you know the meme, right? You have like for 30 games, 3 consoles, and like you can get $2.99 for it.
Roger that, brother. No, it's because like I genuinely like owning my games, right?
Yeah.
I like being like, yeah, I have fucking, Infamous 2, right?
Oh,
on like PlayStation,
my boy.
Right? So I could like, if I ever have kids, I could be like, yo, listen, Infamous 2 was sick, all right? Let me boot that shit up, and then I, get my like refurbished PS2 and I like shove Infamous 2 in there, and then like, it's fun. Not like, oh, dude, I can't find Infamous 2 on the PlayStation Store anymore. It's over. Like, now we have to go crack it somewhere, Same thing with like GameCubes and stuff, right? I've been trying to figure out how to like change or at least get modern parts for the GameCube, and they do it. They actually sell like these kits, right?
Okay.
But they require like soldering and all that to make your GameCube more modern, so you could fit it into like you can get an HDMI cable running through it and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty interesting stuff, like to sort of get your old technology up to like the newer age. Because I'm gonna be real, some of those old games, man, they're great. Like they're amazingly good, and like okay, if you Google like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the Wii, right? Dude, it's a fucking huge name, but it was so good, and I loved it as a kid. And then I was like, oh, I want to go buy it again. It's over like $100-something.
Yeah,
for
dude,
a brand new copy of it.
Dude, like, the old Pokemon games are even more notorious. You know, Pokemon like Sun and Moon and shit. They're like $250, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, and like
it's insane.
You're trying to get your childhood back, or at least be like, dude, I want to play that game again from when I was a kid and beat it or something, right?
Yeah,
you can't because it's $200-something+.
Absolutely absurd.
For the physical copy. So, and I do feel bad for the kids nowadays because they're all going through it. Like everything's online now, so it's like.
And for them, it's just normal. Yeah, because that's just how it's been.
Yep.
I just think they don't understand. I think most people don't actually understand that. Like I think most people don't understand that if Steam crashes or closes down tomorrow, that they will lose all their video games.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, it sounds really stupid, but I don't. Yeah. I think they genuinely are like, dude, I've just bought this game. I'm just gonna keep playing it. Like they don't understand that. Yeah, like if the companies really wanted to screw you over, they can just literally remove your ability to play this game, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. It's hard to even discuss that with someone because they don't. Yeah, you're right. I just don't think they fully understand. Until you're sitting there and you're like, I can't play like Sonic Riders, like whatever, like some old ass game that you just.
Wait, why did you pick that one as the example?
I love Sonic Riders. They went hard, all right.
Oh my god,
it went hard.
Wait, you're not talking about the Frontiers game. You're talking about the one that Angry Joe shot on.
The one they're on like surfboards, or not surfboards, hoverboards and stuff.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, I love that game. I'm like, there was another game that I used to play when I was a kid called Custom Robo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, me and my brother went hunting for that game. It's like $50-$60. You're like using something. Like people are just like, yeah, I'm not getting rid of my copy for like less than whatever. I'm like, fudge. That's what. Okay, so that brings me back to why I'm going back to EB Games, because EB Games at least doesn't do that, right? for now. And sometimes I like going there to get like secondhand games, but dude, they really need to put like a super deep discount bid or something.
They did
like,
have a promotion a year ago where they had like $5 games.
I don't think EB Games even sells hard copy of PC games anymore.
They don't.
They do.
Wait,
Dude,
wait, really?
They don't?
Yeah, they don't.
What do you mean?
Because like I go regularly just to chill there.
Like, have you? What was the last time you went to an EB Games? Like 19.
Okay, they have physical copies of games. What do you mean they don't have?
Yes, but it's not for the
PC
computer. It's
Yeah.
for like the Switch. It's for like I think maybe like Xbox and like PS5.
All right,
maybe.
listen. I'm pretty sure it's different for each EB Games because they're all owned and managed by different people.
They,
Bro,
I mean,
if you there's no way.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I go
to the EB
regularly,
Games
they
and
don't-
prove that they have PC games.
they don't.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have to do a live stream, man. You're gonna have to stream from
Do a
your phone
live stream
while
with
you're
the EB
walking
Games.
to an EB
They
Games.
got-
Dude,
okay,
I found it.
Fine.
I found it, guys. Screw you, Michael. I found one. It's like, okay. It's like, okay.
I found it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
PC
dude, you
games,
bet. Like, it's like in the corner in their storeroom. The guy literally forgot to throw it away. You're just like, oh my god, guys, I found one.
Oh, dude. Okay, you know what I remember? Okay, I think Walmart sells old PC games, right? For like super discounts sometimes, right?
I'm also
bargain.
pretty
they?
sure they've discontinued doing that, but I could be wrong. Dude, have you like?
Yo,
not
fuck!
left
I
your
gotta go.
house
I
for,
gotta
like-
go out. No, I've left my house. I need to go and do this and like prove you guys wrong or something.
Dude, I
This
go
is- this is
like
just-
I
this
go
is
like
mind
monthly
blowing.
just to check what's there.
Yeah,
And
but
they
what
don't
if
have
your
PC
game
games.
sucks, though?
Dude, I go to all of them because
Okay,
I get
dude.
bored.
Fudge. Okay, I need to go find like some old used like game stores or something because I'm looking for like I know they have this somewhere in like a Walmart or whatever.
Well, no, but like we're just talking
looking
about
for
EB at the
it's called
moment.
copy.
It's called like those retro video games.
Yeah, they would have
dude,
it,
I
but then
wanna
that's
find-
not
no,
EB.
no, the retro video game stores, okay, they're gonna sell me the game at the actual price, and I don't want that. I want to get the thing for deep discount because Walmart is just like, yeah, screw it. Nobody's gonna buy a CD copy of League of Legends, right? For
Oh no, people would buy the crap out of that.
yeah, dude,
just
I'm
to sell it
looking.
again.
I'm looking. Okay, I'm totally still looking. I need to find a disc copy of League of Legends that still has the skin codes for Silver Kale, and what was the other one again? I forgot. I think it was an Alistair skin or something, right? It was like two skins.
Okay,
that-
I just did a very Okay, you're in luck. Okay, you're
Yeah.
in luck. I just did a random search on Walmart, and I confirm that there seems to be PC games available for sale.
Aha!
So you're very lucky, but I don't
gotta-
think
I gotta-
you'd be willing to pay for it. There's Skyrim standard version for $104.
Holy shit! The hell, dude? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's like
Never
not
mind.
like mastered edition or anything like that, dude. It's like we're talking Farming Simulator 25 for okay, that's 25, so it's like last year, so it's not that bad. It's like the big bundle diesel pack, which is like 7 different simulator games for $38. Like I don't think you're willing to
That's
pay
a little
this.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
I mean,
there's
I wanna
Beachhead
find, like, a stepped-on
2000
version.
for $58.
All right, God. I want to find like a stepped-on version of the cartridge, and like someone spilled milk all over it, and like they're selling it for like, you know, like $12, like deep discount, man. Fudge.
I mean, would it even be able to
actually,
run?
thrift stores might actually have them.
Yes, thrift stores might have it. Yes, you are.
Yeah, there we go. That's the big one. Yeah.
Oh god.
I'll be
these
real.
things are so expensive.
I kind of avoided thrift stores for the longest time. All right. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna sound petty, but yes, I did. Okay, I admit it. I've started going now. Okay, I am reformed. Okay.
Reformed.
No, it's just because you're broke now, dude.
Yes, I am definitely more broke now, and that is contributing to it.
Relatable.
But I will not
Hey,
admit
no,
it.
no hard feelings, man. Economies is hard, man. Gotta
Yeah, man.
gotta do what you
tough
gotta
out
do,
here.
yo.
Got to get my secondhand Warhammer somehow. All right. Anyways, back to the actual topic here. Bab, what did you think about Night City, and Cyberpunk 2077?
Well, I only have anecdotal knowledge about Cyberpunk. But my brother and my
play
friend.
Cyberpunk?
No, I have it, but like I never actually played
You
it.
didn't play it?
Yeah,
No.
I got that on deep discount when it was like $20. But
Okay,
it's
that's
on my
great.
PC, so and they apparently they didn't fix it for a long time. Anyways, the point is,
They didn't.
all my friends and my brother are all like, it's a good game if you can get past all the issues, and I'm like, that's a really big if. That's a really big ask,
man.
because like I'm struggling to go back to certain old games, like Final Fantasy VII, like the original one.
Yeah.
That's a good game too, right? But I'm playing this, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I can't stand these stupid little, like clay doll figure-esque looking shits. I my brother's telling me, dude, just play it. You should play it before playing Remake and Rebirth. I'm glad he told me to, because it was actually really cool, the fact that like all the differences you can tell because I played the original. Anyways, but yeah, like I can't stand that, and that's a good game. There was no issues with that game, right? It even had like a super fast mode where like you have like infinite health and mana and stuff if you just want to go through the story. I just did that. But like for Cyberpunk, a game like I don't remember when it came out, but a game that was supposed to be so revolutionary and innovative, I don't know, dude. It just seems like such a huge fail to what they were trying to deliver, and it took them so long to fix it too that they lost all their trust. So like while there is a lot of decent reviews, there's a huge caveat, right? So
And then a stupid anime had to come out and revitalize the whole series.
dude, that
I'm
anime
so
was
pissed
beautiful.
at that
Dude,
anime.
you know one of the gacha games
You
that I
watched
played.
the anime too?
Dude, The Wuthering Waves has a Cyberpunk collab. I saved so much for that. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. What do you mean? Dude, if I can play Lucy in one of my gacha games,
No, I want revenge. I want revenge on Cyberpunk, okay?
Wait, why?
Not because of whatchamacallit. I genuinely thought the game was mid. Okay, I played it. I was like, this is mid. This is okay. This is not gonna like save my wife.
Mid
or
isn't
my
like
marriage
a bad thing though.
or any
Mid
of
is
that
just a
shit,
normal
right?
game, right?
Because there are genuinely people. Who are like, I've been waiting like years to play this game, right? And there are people that are like, I basically like got my wife pregnant, right? Like 9 months before, right? Just so I could take paternity leave so I can play this game.
Oh my goodness.
Right? I know, like the metagaming to play this game is crazy, right?
mean,
And there were literally people who were let down. Like they were so like ready to have this game be like the next thing, right? And they were completely just like shattered and let down. I'm not one of those people. Okay, I'm not one of those people. I will admit the game was okay. I don't think it was anything special, but because of that, that's why I want the game to just inevitably fail, and I want it to be a black mark on what's that studio's name?
DD Project Red. Yeah, no, they're not.
DD Project Red.
They're not gonna come back from this.
Right?
Like they're slowly earning back their trust.
Dude, gamers are doing that thing, Bab. Okay, they're doing that thing that I don't like, which is they watch anime and they're like, ooh, no, the anime was so good.
I
and then they
mean,
start playing Cyberpunk.
But
again.
when you think about it, then
And I'm
they
like,
did the
guys,
correct thing.
What, like make a shitty game but make an anime?
Yeah, like it's just
With
marketing,
likable
right?
Characters?
Because like they hit
No,
the
I
they
hate
hit
how
the,
the anime bailed them out of like consequences.
I mean that's just kind of how it is, right? Like for instance, like Diablo 4, right? Like the issues with Diablo and like all of Blizzard games, right? Their cinematics are chef's kiss, top notch. Like I don't know if you remember the clip that I showed you at the end of the last podcast where this guy is just ore farming.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
dude, that was so cool, right? But like the game is just, well, I hesitate to say dog shit because I enjoy it, but it's not good, dude. They literally marketed the shit out of it using those cinematics, and then like people play and they're like, well, shit, they tricked us again. So like I don't know, it's the power of marketing. That's just how it is. Like while I understand why you want them to fail, I mean they made the smart decision by making the anime. They basically revitalized the
I don't
trust.
think they made the anime. I think a studio was just like, yo, let's take one of the IPs, or Cyberpunk is cheap. All right, let's do that. Because Cyberpunk was originally a board game, from what I heard or whatever. But yeah, I'm just mad. I'm just mad that they get to walk away. They get to see, they get to just get away with doing all these like bad things, and you know what I mean. And I sound petty right now, but that's because I am, okay. And
I mean,
yeah,
Apple gets
I'm just
away with it
angry.
every year. It's just Apple. They make the same cell phone,
dude.
and then they change the charger type, and then suddenly it's a new phone. Like, look at here, bro.
Dude, don't get me started on Apple, man. Whoever's buying Apple products, man, once a year, that's weird. Okay, I don't know where you get the money, and I don't even think it's necessary.
I mean,
man.
ironically,
they have won the marketing game, so I'm not gonna even complain about them.
It's really easy to use. So like, I got my parents like one of the cheaper versions because they're tech illiterate.
Product placing Apple in the podcast, Bev.
It's too late. It's too late, bro. But
Yo,
but
Apple,
anyways,
ignore what Rich is saying. If you want to sponsor us, just let us know, dude.
hell yeah, bro.
No.
I will simp for that all day.
No, they took away my headphone jack. That's the headphone.
Oh yeah,
jack.
I really hate
Dude.
that, dude. Holy shit. And why did they stop making the
Yeah,
iPod touches?
Yeah. I wonder why. Because they were too good, right?
They were so good.
Because like if for the same price, for the like maybe a little bit more, you could just buy an iPhone. They're like, why would you buy it like an iPad? I mean the iPod. Sorry. Like it fulfills the same function at that point. Like everything the iPod could do, the iPhone could do at that point. So at that point, they're just like, there's no reason for us to build an iPod anymore.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's nostalgia classes. I really like the iPod.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like,
you do have a
like
good
they're
point.
like really good in their time, right?
Anyways, yeah, sorry, but back to the topic. But yeah, it was marketing. They chose the correct marketing technique, and it basically, air quotes, revitalized people's trust in them. So, I mean, you can't hate them for playing the game correctly, dude. I mean, you can, but you know, whatever.
I will, man. I will. I hate these cyberpunk anime. Even if it is a masterpiece. Okay?
Dude, I hope they
It's
put
bad.
Rebecca in Wuthering Waves. Oh, I want to play her more. Fuck Lucy.
Okay. Stop
David deserved
talking about
better.
Stop talking about the.
David deserved better.
Stop talking about the anime.
Fuck, dude.
Okay, we don't need to talk about the anime. We need to get back on topic of buying pre-orders and games. And
Oh,
shit, okay?
yeah. Dude, I
If
remember
you
your
want to
question.
learn why this conversation is important, just watch our last podcast about simping, and you'll understand why this is all important.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
like,
You're
the
gonna bring that up
pre-orders?
here?
The pre-orders back in the day, they used to be good, man. They used to give you like statuettes, they give you posters, they'll give you like
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And some of them even gave you
Yeah.
like I can't remember which one, but I believe one of them even gave you like a shirt or something. Fuck, dude, I can't remember which one it is.
It's a Call of Duty pre-order bonus where you get night vision goggles. It
What?
was like $300, and I was like, dude, I'd pay $300 just for night vision goggles or something, right?
Yeah, is it like what Ghost
like
War
those
in
bonuses were
in
crazy.
Modern Warfare? Well, not
I
Ghost.
don't remember, but
yeah, I don't
I'll
remember.
have to
either.
pull that out.
That's super cool.
No.
I like that. But now it's
And I
just
think like, dude, and they had like pre-order. They had pre-order cases and stuff too, like
Yeah,
your
like
copy
steel
of the
books.
game
Yeah,
comes
steel
different
books.
than, like,
oh
yeah,
man.
those were really cool.
Like I think you know Dragon Ball Fighters. They actually had like a life-size statue of Trunks Super Saiyan.
Of Goku. Oh, never
No,
mind.
Trunks.
Yeah.
like the one with the sword, that
It's
variant.
Trunks.
And I was like,
Yes,
dude,
yeah,
that's so
yeah, okay,
cool.
cool.
And like, what happened to that? Like nowadays, like the pre-order bonuses, like you get like a little bit of currency, you get a little weapon, maybe you get a skin. Shit, half the time you don't even get the skin. It's fucking dog shit, dude. It's like an art book or something. That's digital, a digital art book. That's what the world has come to.
I think it's because back then pre-orders were like the extra cream on top, right? Like,
Yeah, and
hey,
they
you're
were
buying our
worth
game
getting.
ahead of time. Yeah, and they were really worth getting. Now it's just like, oh, people are just expected to have like pre-order bonuses, right? So they just like make the shittiest. By the way, this goes on to another thing that I want to go to. People start expecting things. So like in like the hobby that I play, which is Warhammer, right? They used to give you like each of your like boxes that you would buy of like $50-$60 or whatever, or $100 something plus dollars. They used to give you a little piece of artwork, right? And then now they've stopped doing it because it was kind of like just like oh, you bought our thing, like here's a little extra sometimes, right? But now people started expecting it with each box, right? So they stopped doing it, and I was like, God damn it!
Were they really quality? Out of curiosity.
They were really good. They were really
Oh.
quality artworks, yeah.
So people felt
Really good
like
stuff there.
people felt entitled to the. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Michael. So, back to what you were saying about. You were saying something about Skyrim.
No, but I mean, like, I think they're both linked, right? Like, people are just less inclined to pre-order games because of these technical difficulties. It's like, if you keep pre-ordering a game and day one, or even, you know those games which, like, you pre-order and you get to play them, like, 3 days prior?
Yeah.
And it's like, you're playing them 3 days prior, and you're like, hey, I'm playing it 3 days prior. Yeah, I get a head start before anyone else. I get to enjoy the game before everyone else. And you realize the game is like completely broken and you can't play it. It's like you just wasted your pre-order money for no reason.
Right. On a related note, I also, when I got, I guess this is not a pre-order issue. This is just more of a launch issue. But like, I couldn't play Monster Hunter for the first like 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that, dude. That feels really bad.
6 months.
6 months.
So,
yeah, the PC port.
I actually
think-
discovered kind of why that was like happening.
Well,
And this is like the weirdest thing. Okay, so the game every second or whatever, right? Like, because people were like, why the hell does this game take so much GPU, like whatever, like processing power or whatever the fuck it was, right? Every time you would go through like a loading screen or something, or like anything in the game, whatever you did, it would check and verify if you have all the DLCs.
Even though it was a launch
Like,
copy
I'm
with
not
no
kidding about
DLC.
that.
What the fuck?
No, yeah, even if it wasn't, it would still scan your entire thing and be like, are the DLCs present? And that's it. Like, it would just keep doing that. Not for anything like nefarious, just to like make sure you had them from some weird reason. I don't know. Like, and it would just keep doing that. So like, just imagine that your game's like scanning every couple seconds to figure out if you have DLCs. It's just weird. It makes no sense. I don't know who.
Yeah, it's like these kind of things are what really makes it bad. And again, it's also the most important part, which is because all of these are, like, in a sense, like live service games now, where like they know they can ship an incomplete product because they can just patch it. Whereas before, if you release it in the CD, like, you're never going to be able to patch it. Right? Like, what are we going to do? Ship a CD to everyone's house and tell them to go install the second CD to the first one? It's not going to happen, right? So everyone had to ship out a complete product. Whereas now they're like, dude, I can ship out a broken product if I wanted to, just because I can, in a sense.
Okay, so you're saying, Michael, we should go back to the old ways and have actual cartridges again? Because that's what you're saying. I'm down. I'm totally down for that. Right? Just make the cartridges smaller.
I don't think you'd be down.
Why not?
Okay, here's my thought process, okay?
Okay.
Here's what's gonna happen. If you say, hey, there's a new law tomorrow, and all games need to be released in cartridge or CD cases, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
A few terrible things, like, I this is like being like super nerdy realistic or whatever, but this is what's gonna happen, okay? First of all, a lot of our computers are gonna be messed up because most of our computers don't have CD readers anymore. if you have like a new case, for the most part.
Okay, yeah, I get you, yeah.
Second thing, companies will use this as an excuse to drastically increase price of video games because they're going to blame logistics, right? If I have to create a game here, ship it into over there to put into a case here, then ship it to the Canadian market in order to selling it, it's too much extra cost. We can't burden all this alone. The consumer has to take the burden for us as well. Games are going to spike in price. Even if it's not actually as much as they claim it to be, they'll raise the prices for you, right? And third, which is the most important part, is because they still want to hit their market, like quarterly reports. The CEOs wants to get their bonuses, they want to get their earnings report up. They'll still ship incomplete games to you, which will make your life even harder. And so the only way we would do it is we would all have to suffer around, let some companies actually like die out basically, because they keep shipping really bad games so no one will ever buy from them again, and then they just collapse on themselves and wait for the market to reset. Now, I think that's overall better for the health of gaming. It's just going to be a very uncomfortable like period of like at least a few years where this is going to happen.
Yeah. But overall, we would be healthier.
I think overall we would be healthier, but I also think the scale of games will also be smaller though. Or like because ultimately, if these companies are being bought up by people who are investors, they don't ultimately, like, they want their earnings to constantly go up, right? So they need constant games to be shipped out, which means that if the company needs to do that, but their games also can't be incomplete or quote unquote terrible, then they need to constantly ship out the same, like ship out games that are complete, which means they have to drastically lower the scale of production.
I mean, they already pump out garbage every year, you know, like the sports games. So I'm unsure if that would actually make a difference for some companies.
The gun or ball games.
I'm really surprised that I know it's because they have like almost like a license monopoly, but I'm really surprised that these sports games have not like collapsed yet.
Dude,
like,
they make tons of money.
People.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like just so
Tons
confused. I'm like, how long does it take for you to get abused for you to think it's like not okay?
Dude, it's like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Yeah,
oh
those
no,
people
don't.
actually think like the gacha aspect of that game is a barrier to entry. Like they don't actually view it the same way as we do, I think.
Yeah, gacha players are brain dead. I'm one of them, so you know how it is.
No, it's not even gacha players. Like gacha players just have gambling addictions, which is like whatever. We have too many people in the world.
Yeah,
with
no
gambling
problem with those
addictions.
guys.
I have no problem with those guys. Those guys are chill. Like, dude, I have gambling addictions. Like, I play Magic the Gathering. I open packs, dude. That's gambling. Like, you know, it's like, that's like
Oh,
OG
shit.
gambling before gacha even existed, dude. I was like gambling. But like, no, it's because like even in gacha games, right? Because everyone knows how much money you can make from gacha games are actually, I feel personally, a very healthy market, because you still need to make a really good game to be able to fully abuse the gacha mechanic, right? Like if your game is garbage, it doesn't matter how your characters and the gacha rates or all these kind of things. Right? Nobody would play the damn game anyway. Right, so it doesn't matter. But the fact is, for example, like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, like all these games, right? They're known to be like good games. Like people actually really enjoy playing the games, which is why they're willing to spend an absurd amount of money gambling in the games, right? And that's fine. Like I'm okay with that. If you're making a good product and people think they're willing to like just bet like crazy money on it, hey, you know, good for you, right? But what I'm saying is like, I really want to know to like person who plays FIFA every year, you know, like why do you do this to yourself? Because the game's not better, like at least from the way that I view it.
Yeah,
like it's not better.
It's
like
not.
you have new players because there's new players entering or something like that, and that's about it. Like everything else, like the game honestly looks like the same garbage over and over and over.
And like from
So it's
looking
like-
from the outside, it seems really clunky too, right? I really can't see the appeal to the gameplay itself, but maybe that's just me. But still, I don't know. It just seems like a shoddy product that people are just swallowing.
Exactly, right? It's like I again, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm coming from a place of ignorance. Like I don't play these games. I don't like sports games.
Yeah.
And so when these people play it and they're like, hey, I can't wait for FIFA 2026 or 2027, whatever the edition is, this year, whatever. And it's gonna be the exact same game pretty much, except like, you know, there's one pixel better than the last one. And now there's one more cheerleader in the group, and the players can make a turn like half a second faster than the other player. You know, it's like, okay, that's great. You know, it's like, now are you willing to spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to re-gacha your dream team onto the field again? Hell yeah. And I'm like, okay, but why are you doing that to yourself? And it's like, that's insane.
those people are like, I don't know, sports fans are like, they're a whole different breed, man. They're like advanced nerds, you know. So I wouldn't really mess with those guys. They're crazy. Okay. like you know my opinions on sports, right?
No,
Or no, not
Might
sports.
as well play them yourself, I suppose.
Sports.
My whole thing is like, okay, I understand like when you play, like when you play like when you play like a video game of like, oh, shooting, like whatever, like killing monsters, okay, you can't do that in real life, right? Obviously, right? But like sports, you can do in real life, you know? It's like, but I guess people are like, well, I can't
that's
play,
not
like,
true.
What do you?
What if I'm watching the NFL, dude? Where am I gonna grab like, I don't even know how many players are in an NFL game, whatever. Like 2 dozen players and go on the field and get all this gear and start playing with each other. It's not gonna happen. I don't want to get brain damage. I don't want to have my Achilles tendon snapped. I don't want to have concussions and like be crippled.
Oh, you
for
just
the rest
don't want
of
the
my life.
injury
No,
associated with it. Okay.
I'll watch someone else do it.
okay.
And I don't. Okay, you know what? I don't want to train and be as physically fit as these people are pushing themselves to play the game at the level that I'm looking at. Right? Like these people are like no joke are like literally staying fit, staying trained, staying like sharp is their job. Literally at this point, right? Like these people have like practice nutrition plans, workout stuff. I don't have enough time for that. I'm too lazy for that. You know, I'd rather just sit in front of a TV and watch these people crash into each other. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. It's like gladiator fights, right? It's like I'd like to watch 2 gladiators fight to the death. I don't want to be a gladiator fighting to the death. You know, it's like that's not fun. Not for me.
You know what? You completely changed my opinion on this whole subject. I think you're right. Yeah. People just can't do it, so they're like, or they're just not built for it, so they're like, all right, fine, we'll just watch people play. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I mean,
I think. Yeah, go on.
Oh, is there the game that I play called Arknight's Enfield, where you basically make your own factory? I wouldn't want to work in a factory. I'm not gonna lie. It's it's fun.
Guy.
It's fun to do like in this game, but I certainly wouldn't want to do it in real life. So, just I don't know, man.
I'm telling you.
Makes sense. All right, fine.
Yeah, and Arknights is another example, right? Like I hear pretty good things about Arknight. A lot of people play that game too, and it's also basically it's just like a gacha game, right? As far as I know, at least. So it's but people play it because it's good, not only because of the gacha, but also because the game is good, right? So it's an important thing that I feel is kind of, which is why the best thing about these gacha games most of the time is their performance is actually pretty good. Like I've never seen a gacha game have people complain too hard about crashes. I love that.
Well, not the good ones anyway.
You have more experience on this, Babs.
Yeah, like ZZZ, Wuthering Waves, Arknights. They take care to make sure that their customers can enjoy the game to the fullest. I mean, funnily enough, Arknights runs better on my phone than my PC, but my PC is ancient, so there's that. But you know, the fact that that's even possible.
That's optimized for the phone, right?
Yeah, I mean, I played on the PS5 as well, but my phone is so much better than my PC, which feels kind of bad. But the fact that that's how it is, it's really cool. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh fuck.
I think today. What?
Sorry?
I thought he was just playing some random video clips. I didn't know he was actually playing that game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, Well, I think today we discussed some pretty good topic, I think we were pretty animated today.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
No. The lesson that we need everyone to get out of is not buy the FOMO, dude. Don't buy into FOMO.
And I will go to EB Games and I will prove you guys all wrong. There are PC games somewhere, okay?
I mean, every time I went there, like every so often, there's a guy being like, "Can I buy a PC game?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we discontinued that like years ago." So it actually happens more often than you think.
That's because your guy is lying to you and he's keeping the PC games for himself.
Oh no.
All right?
Yes.
He is a liar.
Trying to sell it on eBay for a profit, bro.
Exactly. I'm telling you right now, that's what's happening.
Dude, you know,
dude.
There's one game that I'm really sad about, which fits in the unfortunate category here. It's Lost Soul Aside. It's made by a Chinese developer. He basically was inspired by Final Fantasy VII and Devil May Cry. And man, the issues that they had with the production for this game, I think it took 10 years or something, but they had to restart again from scratch, like 6 years in. Some issues with like personnel and stuff, like all their experienced developers left the company to go join other companies. So like they didn't have the talent that they started off with, for one. There was some issues with DEI too, like, you know, it's like the political shit with regards to like genders and gender equality, and like they hire people for their like
DEI is like Everyone's working.
Yeah, so like they had issues with like higher level like executives in the company like causing shit too. But then on top of that, I think they didn't even have a demo for it, and also they didn't have any review copies sent out before release, and they kept delaying the release of the game as well. And after they finally released it, there was a lot of bugs on top of that. Now, I got the pre-order for this game because I thought it looked so cool. The first like concept copy, like the concept demo, like the video that they put out was super cool. It reminded me exactly of Devil May Cry. I'm like, I want this. I need this. So, not gonna lie, it was disappointing, but they did roll out 7 or 8 patches in a row in the span of 2 weeks to fix all the stuff, and now it's in a pretty good state. It's just the problem is, like, kind of like CD Projekt Red, they're kind of fucked. Like, they're a small studio to begin with, right? But like, it has such a negative reception, and like, he can probably come back from this because despite all the setbacks, they have a pretty decent functioning game. So I'm thinking if they manage to get another chance with the next game, or a different IP, same developers, I think they might be able to pull themselves back from this, but only time will tell. It's a goddamn shame, dude. Devil May Cry games, hack and slash games, like those kind of games should be coveted. They're so cool. Like, characters like Virgil exist because they created Devil May Cry. He's like the biggest aura farming character like ever. You guys know Virgil, right? Hold on. You guys know Virgil, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, cool.
Of course you know Virgil.
Okay, cool. But yeah, oh man, that was actually the saddest development history that I've seen. Did you know, like, the guy, the main guy, the Chinese guy, he made the tech demo so that he can show that he's able to do animations and stuff for his resume. It was part of his portfolio at first, and then like it got a lot of traction. He's like, wait, I might be able to make some money off of this, making a real game, and like that's what started this game development.
Well, I'm very upset that that's what happened. But I can't really say much because I don't really know the game. But yeah. But anyways, I think that's it for the show. We'll see you guys all next week with a new topic. Okay.
Come check me out on TikTok and Instagram, QFlip6 and QFlipVBB. And also, I'm streaming on Twitch.tv. No, I don't stream yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, you should try it out.
Right.
See what happens.
Yeah, man. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace.